This part of the bulletin is brought to you by Gautam Bali Makeup Studio and Academy, Sector 1, Chanihima, Jammu. Good evening all, you're watching the news now and I am Bindya with news at 5. Let's have a look at the headlines for now. Prime Minister Modi to meet 7 Indian COVID vaccine manufacturers tomorrow. Home Minister Amit Shah on 3-day visit to J&K from today, security review meeting on cards. Jammu and Kashmir witnesses abrupt weather change, Valley witnesses season's first snowfall. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will meet 7 Indian COVID-19 vaccine manufacturers tomorrow, a meeting that comes in the wake of country achieving the landmark of administering 100 crore doses of the jabs. Representatives from 7 vaccine makers, Serum Institute of India, Bharat Biotech, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, Zydus Cadila Biological E, Genova Biopharma and Panacea Biotech will be participating in the meeting. Modi is likely to emphasize on way to vaccinate eligible people in India as quickly as possible and also help other countries in inoculating their population as part of the mantra Vaccine for All. Home Minister Amit Shah arrived at J&K today and chaired a security review. Home Minister Amit Shah arrived J&K today and chaired a security review meeting at Raj Bhavan. The Home Minister also interacted with the young members of J&K's youth clubs. He was received by the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. However, the abrupt change in the weather conditions in Jammu today posed a hurdle for the flight. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is on his 3-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir starting from today. Security was already beefed up across Kashmir ahead of the Shah visit, and additional deployment of security forces has been made across the valley. During his visit, he will address a mega public rally in Jammu tomorrow, will flag off the first Srinagar-Sharjah direct flight, lay foundation stones of 2 medical colleges. The Union Home Minister Amit Shah visited residence of slain CID Inspector Parvez Ahmed in Naugam, Srinagar to offer condolences to the family. Parvez was killed by suspected terrorists. Amit Shah visited Kanipura residence of slain Inspector Parvez Ahmed, who was killed by the militants last month. During his visit, the Home Minister met Ahmed's wife Fatima Akhtar and gave her official papers for a government job in J&K. The Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha, Union Minister Jitendra Singh and DGP Dilbag Singh were also present at the moment. He said that the J&K police is working diligently to realize the new J&K that Modi ji has envisioned. In continuity to the never-ending efforts to eradicate drug menace from the society, Indian Army organized drug awareness programs in all higher secondary schools of Trehgaam. The program was aimed at providing insight to the students about the seriousness of drugs addiction. Due to lack of education opportunities and unemployment in the far-flung areas, the youth of Kupwara became more vulnerable to the menace. The area is very close to border and that's why the availability of drugs becomes easier and thus the youth get distracted towards this. Hence, the locals of Trehgaam volunteered to come forward and along with the Indian Army organized several lectures for the youth studying in schools. More than 400 school students, including girls and boys, and 70 teachers in total attended the event. The famous Iconic Week Festival was inaugurated by Srinagar Mayor Junaid Ahmed Mattu along with Secretary Tourism Sarmad Hafiz. The Iconic Week will include cultural events as well as several competitions and musical and colourful performances by Bollywood celebrities. Jammu today witnessed an abrupt weather change and high rainfall and hailstorm in many parts of the city and adjoining areas. The hailstorm has caused heavy damage to the paddy crops of the farmers. Surjit Singh, a farmer from Simpati area of Araspura, says that due to the severe fall in the groundwater level and the drying up due to the electricity problem, somehow the paddy could be saved, but the crop is destroyed in the hailstorm. Earlier, due to storm and hailstorm, the standing crops fell in the field.
Immediately, team ਤੇ ਆਣ ਕੇ ਕਿਸਾਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਅਫਜ਼ਾਈ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਾਜਵਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਇਹ ਮੁਹੱਈਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਿਣ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਬੜੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾਲ ਬੜੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਮੰਜ਼ਿਲ ਤੱਕ ਪੁੱਜੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਬੜੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਨ, ਸਾਡੀ ਮੁੰਡੀ ਚੰਗੀ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਬੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇਦਾਰ ਬੜੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਨ, ਸਾਡਾ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਫਸਲ ਐਤਕੀ ਚੰਗਾ ਵਰਨਾ ਫਸਲ ਦੀ ਤਬਾਹੀ ਪਟੋਗੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਕੁਦਰਤ ਦੀ ਕਹਿਰ ਪੈ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਜਨਾਬ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਅੱਗੇ ਇਹ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਟੀਮ ਫਟਾਫਟ ਭੇਜ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਸਾਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਅਫਜ਼ਾਈ ਕਰਨ ਤੇ ਜ਼ਿਮੀਂਦਾਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਮੁਆਵਜ਼ਾ ਦੇਣ।
Different parts of the valley witnessed season first snowfall today. Gulmarg, Sonamarg, Pahalgam, Aharbal, Kulgam, Anantnag, and Shupian witnessed 4 inches of fresh snowfall, and adjoining areas had a season's first snowfall. In many other parts of the valley witnessed high to moderate rainfall. The Mahu Valley in district Ramban also witnessed the season's first rainfall. Meanwhile, as per the traffic police Ramban, National Highway 44 is blocked at Cafeteria Mode near Ramban as of now. However, all the train services from Banihal to Baramulla and vice versa will run normally as per schedule. As winter arrives, Kashmir witnesses its first snowfall, but the early snow this time poses a threat to the ready crops, with apples, corn, and wheat crops being destroyed at the verge of being plucked down. Due to early snowfall in Srinagar, farmers are paying a huge loss. One such fruit grower, Altaf, appealed the administration to compensate their loss of crop, as they are already under loss of crores and till now have not been paid for the losses due to these natural calamities. The Indian Army conducted Nayak Balwan Chand Memorial Peer Panjal Wrestling Championship at Batot under the aegis of a counter-insurgency force. The event was conducted over a period of 2 days. The aim of the wrestling league was to promote supporting culture among the youth and to channelize them towards the nation mainstream. Venue of the event at Government Higher Secondary School Batot was thronged with huge crowd to witness more than 100 wrestlers from the states of Rajasthan, Punjab, UP, Haryana and UT of Jammu and Kashmir to wrestle for the coveted title of Peer Panjal Kesari. Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir was represented by the 7 districts of Jammu region including Poonch, Naushera, Kishtwar, Doda, Riasi, Rajouri and Ramban. Wrestler Nisar Ahmed from Doda won the thrilling final in heavyweight category by beating Diler Khan from Jammu and earned the title of Peer Panjal Kesari.
चाहते हैं कि आगे चल के जो भी यहाँ के खिलाड़ी हैं वो गलत रास्ते की तरफ ना जा करके गेम की तरफ आएँ, जिससे उनकी वो सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं, पैसा खर्च करें, सारी चीज़ें। मैं यहाँ के जवानों से और बच्चों से और बच्चियों से भी एक निवेदन करना चाहूँगा कि आप गलत रास्ते की तरफ ना जाके खेल की तरफ अपना भावना लाएं, जिससे आगे चल के हमारे इस घाटी का और जम्मू का, कश्मीर का नाम रोशन हो। ऐसे बच्चे हैं, एक हमारी बेटी थी अभी वो ओलंपिक में मेडल लेके आई थी, वो क्या नाम है उसका, वो वेट लिफ्टिंग नहीं वेट लिफ्टिंग मीराबाई चानू, वो भी एक ऐसे क्षेत्र से बिलोंग करती थी, पहाड़ी एरिया से बिलोंग करती थी। उसने देश के लिए मेडल दिया। मैं उसको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा आपके माध्यम से कि वो बेटी एक ऐसे ही स्तर से थी जो आप इस स्तर से हो। वो भी एक पहाड़ियों से जाना आना, ट्रक में बैठ के जाना, उसकी कहानी भी बड़ी लंबी है, विचित्र है, गरीब घर से थी। तो यहाँ सब हम भी मध्यम वर्ग से हैं, ऐसे नहीं हम हाई फैमिली से हो। धीरे धीरे योगेश्वर दत्त भी हमारे भाई मध्यम वर्ग से हैं, पर उनके गेम ने उनको इतना बड़ा पहुंचा दिया, इस गेम से आदमी पता नहीं कहाँ पहुंच जाए। मैं यहाँ के सभी नौजवानों से एक अपील करना चाहूँगा कि आप गलत रास्ते की तरफ ना जा करके गेम की तरफ।
Taking a new leap towards self-reliance among people of remotest part of Kishtwar district, Indian Army conducted a packaging and marketing of Rajma awareness camp in collaboration with the district administration Kishtwar at Navpachi area of Kishtwar district. During camp, youths were made aware of Rajma cultivation, processing and marketing of the product. Subsequently, a self-help group was formed comprising of 10 youths who were briefed on the method of cultivation of Rajma, techniques of storage, packaging and marketing. Seeing it as a boon to local youth, expressed their gratitude towards the Indian Army for the noble initiative and displayed enthusiasm for cultivation of this crop in the area.
ने आज सद्भावना के तहत कुछ मशीनें दी है, जिसकी वजह से आज लड़कों को ट्रेनिंग मिली है, कुछ लड़कों ने सीखा है। मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि बाकी जो सारे नौजवान हैं वो भी आए, वो भी सीख जाए ताकि उनको रोज़गार मिले। और मैं फिर से एक बार इंडियन आर्मी का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूं कि इन्होंने सद्भावना के तहत बहुत सारे काम किए हैं यहाँ हमारे मड़वा में। मैं इनका बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ।
Amid the furling saffron Rajputana flags and sloganeering in the name of Maharaja Hari Singh, hundreds of young Rajputs of the Yuva Rajput Sabha from Jammu and adjoining areas held a protest rally demanding the declaration of holiday on Maharaja Hari Singh's birth anniversary. The protesters said that Maharaja was a reformer who believed in secular and humanitarian values and made this Dogra land worth living for all, and such declaration would prove to be the best tribute to this visionary ruler.
ਇੱਥੇ ਡੀਸੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਆਸ਼ਵਾਸਨ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕੱਲ ਅਮਿਤ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਤੋਰੀ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਉਣ, ਇਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਧਰਨਾ ਉਹ ਖਤਮ ਕੀਤਾ। ਅੱਜ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਇਹ ਅਪੀਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰੇ ਜਾਓ, ਆने वाले दिनों की तैयारी करो, क्योंकि जी महाराजा हरि सिंह की जी छुट्टी है ये सारे जम्मू के डोगरे की आवाज़ है, सारे डोगरे आखदे न। मैं अज इस माध्यम के थ्रू जम्मू के सारे डोगरे की सारी पार्टियों की अपील करगा, सारे इकट्ठे हो जाओ, इकट्ठे हो जाए छुट्टी मंगो। अगर ये छुट्टी नहीं देंगे तो इनकी छुट्टी करी लो, जेडे लीडर बड़ी बड़ी कुर्सी बैठे हैं, जां तो इनकी छुट्टी हो जाए जां महाराजा हरि सिंह की छुट्टी हो जाए। दो बच्चा एक गल होनी है। पहले अगर महाराजा हरि सिंह की छुट्टी थोई अस इंदे कन्ने आ, अगर महाराजा हरि सिंह की छुट्टी नहीं थोई तो अस इंदा घरा बाहर निकलना बंद करी देंगे।
The Ghagwal police thwarted the cattle smuggling attempt and freed 18 cattle. During checking, Ghagwal police stopped a truck JK 08F6295 going from Kathua to Jammu by putting up the Tepial Naka of Ghagwal when it came to know during the investigation that cattle smuggling was carrying on and cattle under the guise of bananas. Police caught a smuggler and truck and took it into their custody and registered a case and started further action. Bollywood star Akshay Kumar is busy completing his project these days. Akshay has a line of films these days. Now he has started shooting for his upcoming film Oh My God 2. He has given information about this by sharing the post on social media. Akshay Kumar has shared the poster of the film on social media in which he is seen in the incarnation of Lord Shiva. Sharing the poster, Akshay wrote, "Karta kare nakar karta. Shiva should sleep. Need all your blessings. Oh My God 2, we are bringing an important social issue in front of you. May the eternal energy of Adi Yogi bless us through this journey." Unquote. And at last in the bulletin, weather update. Moderate rainfall over plains and light to moderate snow was observed in the middle and upper reaches during last 24 hours. Highest rain observed over Kazikund, Kukarnag and Banihal were 58 mm, 50 mm and 48 mm respectively. Moderate snow was also observed over Gulmarg, Pahalgam, Shopian, Jojila, Dras, Zanskar, Gurez and other higher middle reaches. Currently it is raining over plains of Kashmir and Jammu as well and snowing over middle and upper reaches. This system will likely to persist during next 8 to 10 hours and gradual decrease thereafter. Significant improvement from 24th afternoon and dry weather is expected till 2nd of November. And that's all in this news bulletin. For latest update and more news, stay tuned with TNN Web and keep reading the News Now daily and e-print paper. Jai Hind.